guys, welcome back to Chowmein's Kitchen. I want to say it is Friday, everybody's favorite day. It's the end of my vacation week, which I'm not so very happy about. But I want to say to you guys, hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. It's kind of gloomy, kind of cloudy day here. I made some vegetable chow mein and Chinese fried chicken. And this recipe I want to share with you guys. So if you come on down, we can get cooking. So for our fried chicken today, the Chinese style, I'm using parts of a whole chicken. I took out the back, but I have the 2 wings, I have the 2 breasts and the 2 leg quarters. The main thing for this recipe is to leave the skin on, like when we used to buy the Chinese fried rice. It had that nice fried skin on the top. And what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna use a tablespoon of salt. It looks like it's a lot, but it's not, because this is a lot of chicken. Plus the pink Himalayan salt is not very salty. So I'm gonna add this to the chicken. We're gonna cook this chicken back in some water so some of that salt will come out. And I'm gonna mix the salt in. I'll let the chicken rest with the salt for an hour, and then I'll come back and show the next step. So my chicken was marinating with the salt for an hour, and these are some of the ingredients we're gonna cook the chicken in. I have here some soy sauce. I'm using mushroom flavor. I have some rice wine vinegar. I have here some peppercorn or whole black pepper seed. I have some star anise, a few slices of ginger, some slices of garlic. I have some white sugar, and I'm gonna put this in some water to simmer for 10 minutes, and we'll cook the chicken in that water. So I have my water here in about 4 cups of water, and I'm gonna leave all the measurement in the description below. I'm gonna go in with my soy sauce, and then I wanna get all that out. And I'm gonna go in with my rice wine vinegar. I'm going in with my white sugar. I'm going in with the peppercorn and star anise, ginger and garlic. So we're gonna let this boil up for about 10 minutes before we add the chicken into here. So let's check this now. Yep, it is boiling up with all that good ingredients. So now I'm gonna add my chicken to this goodness that's cooking up here. And we're gonna let this chicken cook for 20 minutes or so, 20 to 25 minutes, to infuse all this flavor and goodness. And then I'm gonna show the next step of this beautiful Guyanese Chinese fried chicken. And to top that off, I am preparing some chow mein to go with that. So I can't wait to see the finish. So while my chicken is simmering in that nice goodness, I cut up some ingredients and vegetable for the chow mein that I'm preparing to eat with the chicken. So I have some red onions, I have some wirrie pepper, some green onions, I have some carrots, I have 1 zucchini cut into small pieces, some bora, and some snow peas. These are all the vegetables I'm gonna add into the chow mein. Some ingredients, and I have some other dried ingredients that I'm gonna be adding. I'm gonna put the chow mein noodles to cook, and I show you that whole process. So let's check on the chicken after 25 minutes simmering in all this flavored liquid. So I'm gonna take them out and let them drain. I'll turn my stove off, and I will let this drain until they're very dry before I start frying them. but you can see how beautiful these look, and they're gonna have a lot of flavor. So I'm putting it in my colander here for all the excess water to drip out, and then I will come back to this later. So while my chicken is resting, I'm gonna start boiling my chow mein noodles, and I have some water boiling up here. The next thing I'm gonna do is add some salt in the water, about a tablespoon of salt. So today I'm cooking the Imam chow mein, and this came from Guyana. It can be found in the West Indian store. This chow mein noodles is 100% vegetarian. So for all our vegetarian friends, you can also make this chow mein here and not worried about if there's egg inside. You can make the vegetable version. So I'm gonna add the chow mein now, and I'm cooking 2 packs of chow mein. I will cook this until it is to my desire, and then I will strain it and I'll show you guys the next step. So the chow mein is done cooking. I'm gonna strain this off. So we're gonna start adding flavors to this pot for the chow mein, and I'm going in with some onions, red onions, and I'm adding my pepper at this point. I'm just gonna give it a stir until the onion is translucent. Any onion can do for this recipe. So our onion is nicely cooked, and the next thing I'm gonna go in with some bora or long green beans. And we're gonna mix this up. So the next thing I'm gonna add, I have some snow peas. I'm gonna add that because it's chow mein, I'm putting in the snow peas whole, and I want to flavor up these vegetables. So I'm gonna go in with some soy sauce, the mushroom flavor. Chinese sauce can work as well. Today I'm just using soy sauce. I'm gonna use about 1.5 teaspoons of the soy sauce mushroom flavor. This is gonna flavor up the vegetable and give a nice color to the chow mein when we mix it in. And then the next thing I want to go in with is a little bit of black pepper. I'm not adding any salt because the soy sauce has salt. I can taste after. And then now I have some zucchini here. I'm gonna add that. We want to mix everything in. You can add any vegetables of your choice to this dish. These are just, sometimes I like to change the vegetable up. And then I'm going to add some green onions. I'm going to be adding some Chinese spice powder. It gives a really nice flavor to these dishes. And then mix. I'm going to add now some Chowmein seasoning. These are optional, but it adds a really nice flavor to the dish. Some Chowmein seasoning. I'm using a cheese brand. And now I'm going to add my carrots because I have grated carrots. I don't want it to overcook. So right here. This is 1 large carrot I grated. And then we're going to mix. I'm just gonna taste a piece of this vegetable to see if I have to add more salt or if the salt content is good. I'm gonna pick something up that I add first. Flavor is amazing, but I still need to add a little bit of salt. So about half a teaspoon of salt. And we will add our Chowmein into here now. So Chowmein is in. What I'm gonna do now, I'm nicely gonna mix everything in. And then I'll show you what it looks like after I finish mixing it up. So my chicken is completely drained out from the water. It's looking amazing. I have my oil hotting on the stove. I'm not dusting these with flour or anything. I'm just gonna put them straight into the oil and fry them on all sides until they're nicely crisp up on the skin, and then I'll take them off. So the chicken is frying up nicely, and I just want to mention, if the chicken is not completely drained out and there's a lot of water inside, it will splatter up, so you have to be careful, because I guess mine didn't drain out properly, so I'm getting a lot of splatter. So I'll flip these over and show you what they look like. So the chicken looks a little bit like if it's like really dark, and that's because of the Chinese sauce that I cook it in. But I just want to cut them to add them to the Chowmein, and then I'll show you guys, I'll plate up and show you guys how they look. So look how beautiful the chicken look. Amazingly, the inside is still nice and white. I just cut them up, and it is cooked right through, nice and moist. So these are really cooked in nice flavor. So let me do a display and show you guys. So here is my beautiful vegetable Chowmein and my Chinese fried chicken, and just like they serve it back home in Guyana, we always used to get some cabbage on top of the food. So I'm plating it just like we used to get it in Guyana. I'm gonna plate myself up and let you guys know how this tastes. So here I have my plate of Chowmein and Chinese fried chicken, just like back home with the cabbage on the side and the pepper sauce. I'm gonna dig in and let you guys know how this tastes. I am drooling, so let me take some of this. I don't want to take too much pepper. And then I'm gonna taste this for you guys. So cheers to all my viewers and all my subscribers. Oh my goodness. Amazing Chowmein, just like back home Chinese Chowmein. And guys, I want to shout out to Riza. Riza, if you're watching, thank you so much for sharing this recipe with me. So guys, for the very first time I'm making my chicken like this, and this was Riza's recipe. So I am very happy that I did it, because I'm going to show you guys how moist this is inside. Look how the outside look nice and crispy, but look how moist the inside is and cooked right through, just like back home. I'm going to taste these for all you guys. So come on down this afternoon for dinner. And yesterday I had a door drop off of some beautiful, delicious mithai. And again, this was from Riza. So Riza, thank you. My whole family enjoy it. And Riza, no, this was not the amount that he gave to us. It was way more than this. But this is all that we left with. And I just want to say thanks to Riza. So I'm going to do a taste. And he did an amazing job on these mithai. They taste like cake. So cheers to you guys. So I'm tasting. I'm not eating alone. I'm sharing with you guys. And the flavor, oh my god, with cardamom and all that goodness, is just delightful. So I'm going to enjoy my plate of Chowmein and Chinese fried chicken with a glass of pine drink made from the skin. I want to say you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening. Thanks for your love and support towards my channel. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Until then, bye for now.